What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Welcome back. Alrighty. Now it's been a while, guys. I was recently traveling, and then I got back home, and then I got sick. So I haven't streamed in quite a few days, but feeling a little better now, and I have been working off stream. So if you uh, been watching any of these previous videos, and um, yeah, basically I think I'm done with this house that I've been working on. So today, basically, just gonna do like a walkthrough of it. So, gotta check it out. Um, Basically, this design that I did was off a house in I think Las Vegas. So most of it's kind of from some stuff I saw there, but not completely. But yeah, we'll do a walkthrough and show you around and whatnot. Um, yeah, it's I don't know, been I think this probably took about 2 weeks, so I don't know how many hours. I should have kept track, but this is probably another 60-hour build from the ground up. And I actually did do some decorations and stuff. Nothing too crazy though. So once we go through, obviously you'll see I didn't like go too crazy with decorations because it's quite time consuming. So, but yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Do you need me to turn up the volume or anything? All right, so we can get started here. Um, Obviously, um, this is the entrance, and hold on, let me turn that down just a bit so I can hear. Okay, so yeah, this is the entrance here. This is the garage. It's gonna drive down. It is kind of steep, but that's like what we got to work with here. Here's the main entrance. Not quite the main entrance that I guess you're used to, but this is kind of like how this house is supposed to be, kind of different, modern take. Um, Instead of you just like walking right up to the house and going in, kind of go on this adventure. So, yeah, walk through here. You have this covered ceiling. I don't know what's called ceiling, but it's just supposed to be a piece of metal. And then most of the house and everything is made with this like sandstone here. So you'll see that a lot. And yeah, like I said, you kind of walk through, get a nice outdoorsiness. So I try to put some, you know, plants, cactuses, and stuff. And you got this reflecting pool water feature thing over here. doesn't work. Oh, yeah, water. You come out of there. The step across here. This side over here. This leads over to this office area. I don't know why this door's open. I've got these keypads, you know. Everything nice and secure. Alright. This is just like an office where you can bring in your clients that are going all through the house. You know, they can just come in here. Get a nice desktop computer. Enjoy the nice views. Over here, got a half bath. Crazy. Yeah, and that's basically it for this office here. I mean, just go out into this backside patio area, which we'll get back to that later. Okay. So we'll go in there later as well. Yep, you step across here, which leads you to like the main building, but you get a nice view of the house here. You can continue your way down. Got the same reflecting pool that goes this way. The game doesn't allow it, but it's supposed to be like a waterfall feature that the water should pour over the edge here and it'll trickle down into this next pool. And I did put these lights in here to make it at nighttime. Fortunately, I thought I used to do that. The time used to change, but I don't know how to. Thought there was a setting where you could change the time of day. Because it does look better at nighttime, you can tell. Alrighty, so this part here, just want to make sure you're not too drunk when you come over here, or else you might be taking a little swim. You just make your way across these walking path here, and this will lead you over to the garage. You can fit, you know, quite a few cars in here if need be, but it's just nice and open. And then you still got that outdoorsy kind of feeling. Yeah. Got the rocks and the plants, as you'll continue to see throughout the whole house. Alright, so moving on. Yeah, you got a large picture window here. It's kind of like this industrial looking section of the house. And then you come up to this kind of the main section when you're finally getting up into the house. This part just looks straight ahead. This reflecting pool and straight through. Now I kind of screwed up when I originally built the house. It was its own ground level, but then once I did start going down, kind of screwed up the views, which you'll see. So there's no way for me to actually raise that house again, so that's my bad. Okay, we'll go over here to the left first. To the right is basically the main house. To the left is like the main suite, master suite, whatever you want to call. This side leads back kind of just to the garage. Another walkway here. And then you'll see a lot here. I'll kind of cover it now. All these like black lines that you'll see throughout the house. Here, over here, here, and then yeah, even throughout the house. The game, another thing the game doesn't allow, there's pocket doors, which basically like picture windows, motorized, that will come out from the wall and then close a section off. So if there's any bad weather or something like that, those doors will be able to close. You see, turn on this HUD, you can kind of see. So yeah, a door would come across, close there. Same thing, doors come out from the wall, close across there, and then same over here. So yeah, you'll see that a lot throughout the house. Here you have this area. There's a skylight. This leads to the master section. Open this door here. And then I'll just come down here real quick. Here you have the bedroom. So yeah, you can lay right here, and get some more nice views. Got the reflecting pool out over here. And then come around here. It's where you have your shower, big walk-in shower here. Toilets over here, so you can come in here. Sit down. Maybe. Just kidding. Yeah. Look out while you're pooing. Alright. Over here. It's just a little mini bar area. Got a fridge here, just to think. Because I didn't go crazy with any kind of decoration, so I didn't put anything really extra in the house that needed to be. I did put plants and stuff in, which took quite enough time as it is, as you can tell. Yep, there's a walk-in shower. Cool. There's a tub here. Alright, then come around here. Here is the area where you can brush your teeth. You got your sinks, you got a floating mirror here, and then you'd be able to press a button, and then the mirror would refract back into the ceiling, so then these views would be unobstructed. And then you can come out here. Again, you have these tracks for the doors. Another tub outside if you want to take a bath outside, whatever fancies your. Okay, and that leads outside, and we'll pick up here later on too. But yeah, this leads back over here. There's an outdoor section, and like I said, when I did build it, unfortunately, it ended up going underground. So it would have been better if this was level. You could kind of see right outside. But yeah, didn't. Okay, we'll go back here. Got another skylight here in this big walk-in closet area. Alright. How's that stream hold up? It's not lagging. Double check real quick. Been having crappy internet lately, so surprised this is holding up. Okay, looks like we're doing all right. Okay, so now I got a little secret over here. You can type in a code here, and then ta-da! Nice little panic room over here. It's pretty big. You can hide out. Didn't put anything in here, but. And then if you open this up, it just leads back out to here. Like you don't even know it's there. So yeah, that's basically the master bedroom area. We'll then hop back across here. Got this nice little outdoorsy section still. Told you, just kind of bring that through all the property. Okay, there's just a little bathroom in here. Nothing too crazy in the dark, but sometimes you just need that, you know, peace when you're sitting here. Alrighty. Here's like the, I don't know what to call this, just the great room area. Got the double open floor ceilings, whatever you want to call it, just super open. As I stated before, it's basically just picture windows that are on the tracks. I can open and close, which I mean, you can't get that effect in this game, so they're basically just left open. You can put in big windows like I do have throughout, like back here, but yeah. Yeah, so you got the seating area. There's a TV over here. This way you can look out. Like I said, nice views of the wall. But if I did it right, it would have been level. Oh. Okay. Come around here, same thing. Another reflecting pool. Thing with these lights. Every time you exit, for some reason, they revert back to the original color. Not the blue tint I wanted. And I fell in the pool. Oh no. I can go swimming. Yep. Yeah, all these are supposed to be. Gotta turn them off and turn them on, and then they change back to this color they're supposed to be. Except this one's pretty weird. Okay, last one. Alright. It was a little detour, but yeah, this is the main living area. Great room. The kitchen's back there. You can see across all over there. If you want to jump in the pool over here, you can then swim all the way around. All the way. That leads upstairs, obviously. We'll get there later. Now to the kitchen. You got a freezer here. Some cabinetry. Got a refrigerator right here. Cabinets. Yep. Got your island, your sink here. You can look out. You know, it's all about the views, right? Over here you have all your controls for your air conditioning and whatnot, and your panels here that can control all your windows and lighting, stuff like that. Here's like chef's kitchen. Oh yeah, nothing too crazy. The back's supposed to be like aluminum, but I don't know, it doesn't really give that vibe. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, this just loops back around here. You can see out front here. This wraps around back here. This is your wine cooler, cellar. Pretty big. Put some nice bottles on display here. Same way over here, but I didn't put any bottles up because you'd have to individually put bottles out, which, like I said, is time consuming. Not what I want to do, so. Okay. Alright, going this way. This is like the laundry room, kind of the, I wouldn't say the maid's area. If you can afford this house, then you probably won't be doing laundry, right? Got 2 washers and dryers, and then we got this little pet sink tub, so you can put your dog Fido up in here, give him a bath. You got a table, you got a sink, little desk area, you can look out here. Here, this just leads back up to here. Awesome. This leads back out to the patio area. That's basically it for the laundry room. I do have installed security cameras throughout. You know, gotta make sure you're safe. There's another door. This leads outside to the patio. This wraps around here. There's the kitchen. And then this will lead you to like the formal dining room. Alright, so same with I did put these windows up, but these were technically all old, or whatever you want to call them. They're motorized, but they would fold in into the wall. Same way with this. Windows / doors would come out and meet at a 90-degree angle here. Gonna close it off. Need be. You have your outdoor grill area. I did put an actual grill barbecue here. You got a stove, sink, there's a fridge right there. And I didn't, like I said, decoration wise, I didn't go crazy with anything over here. At some point, I was just too tired. Alright, now you have this outdoor, well, technically you're inside, but it's another bar. And then you have this bathroom over here. So many places to go pee or poo. Alright, come down here. Here's the bar area. You have your sink. You got a dishwasher. You got a fridge in there. And then there's a fireplace. So when you're swimming, you can, if somehow you're a little cool, you can swim over to the fireplace. Alrighty, so yeah, same thing, some windows on the track there. I can close this off if needed. Alright, over here, this is kind of like the eating theater area. So yeah, it's like a 12-13 foot screen. It's technically not a TV because there's not a TV big enough in the game. So basically it's just a black wall, but in reality it would be a big TV. Yep. So yeah, as you see, same theme throughout the house. You have the rocks, the cactuses, stuff like that for decoration. And then finally you can make your way outside, out back here. And there is another outdoor area. You got a stove. There's probably a dishwasher. There's probably a fridge here. I don't know. Cool. This wraps back around over here, where you have another seating area. Another outdoor seating area over here. You can watch football. So cool. All right. But yeah, that's basically it for the first floor. Yeah. So, quite a lot. Same thing, you don't want to make sure you don't drink too much or you're going to be going for a swim. But yeah, some of the specs for this house, obviously, I think there's 3 floors. Uh, I could, I don't know how many square foot. This is probably like I don't know, 20,000. Gotta be, who knows? But I think there's only 3 bedrooms. And then we have quite a few baths. I don't know if you know, because there's a half bath there, there's a half bath over there, there's another bathroom. Is another one? Yeah, then I got one in the office. There's quite a few bathrooms. It's large. All right. If you have any questions on anything, just let me know. I don't think I went over here, but I'm pretty sure there's refrigerators and dishwashers over here as well. All right. So now we can finally make our way upstairs. Same thing, you have this big picture window looking out. Second floor. Across here. Got this seating area over here. This loft area. Seating area. Got the bar area over here. Pool table. There's an outdoor section over here with a fire pit that leads back down there. And then we'll come back over here. This leads us into this second bedroom here. Nothing too crazy. The water closet there. Look out. Open windows, cool. Shower area. Get this over here. You want to take a shower outside? You can do that too. This wraps around to this area. Didn't do any really decorations with that, but another area. Okay, out here, another seating area with a fire pit. Then you got this ocular skylight here. And that's about it for this side. We'll head back over here. Across here, this door opens up to this glass walkway. You can see down into the pool. Hopefully don't break. Okay. This leads to this seating area of this sky loft suite. Which you have this seating area over there. Same thing, there's motorized doors here to close this area off if needed. And then you have your nice bed here. All your controls over here. Nice open windows. Seating over here. Cool. Nothing too crazy, right? Alright. Here's your bathroom. So it's nice. tub here. And there's some showers here. Skating. You have your toilet in here. Little, I guess, desks, less makeup area, I guess. And then I kind of have a mini bar area in here, you know, nothing like making your own drinks in your room. With your washer and dryer. And some cabinetry for your closet. So yeah, that's basically the second floor. We'll now make our way up to the third floor. Okay, so yep, here's the third floor. Basically just like another loft in a sense. It's kind of like where you can have a nightclub area. Dance floor or something. Over here you have the bathroom, put some toilets in there, you have a sink. You need to take a shower somehow, you got that too. Got this window here, supposed to only be a one-way, but you can look out but can't look in. But this game doesn't have that, so we just pretend like a lot of things. Got your seating area here, your bar section over here, 2 TVs, you got a sink, usual, some refrigerators, dishwasher, cabinetry, and then another bar seating area, and then like this lounge area where you can just look out. You know, it's all about the views, right? Come over here, same thing, got the views. Look out. There's no way to customize these railings to make them smaller, so unfortunately they're at height. And technically, if you want, you can expand this area farther that way, but I mean, how much more square footage do we really need? Across out here, this leads out to this outdoor section. Same thing, nothing too crazy. There's your skylight area. Got your drainage rocks. Okay, and then another feature I have, and another secret door here. Didn't really do anything in here, you know. But yeah, just another secret area, I guess. Maybe you could store some things in there. Out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, that's basically the whole tour. I think I did all the floors. You can kind of do like a aerial view, and I see some of the other, see everything from a different side. So yeah. There are these kind of like open areas here, you know, letting some sunlight. Not too much, but we got one over here, and then there's one across this main section here. You can see all these big picture windows. It's a nice natural light. There's a skylight for the whatchamacallit. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? With the reflecting pool. Yeah. Yeah, you got that nice water feature here. You want to go swimming. But yeah, that's probably my favorite part is the reflecting pool. Um, but yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, I don't even know how long this took. A lot recently, the past couple days. Like I said, off stream since I wasn't feeling well and my internet's been pretty crappy. So yeah, it probably was like probably even up to 80 hours. I don't even know. It takes quite a lot, but it's fun. Not so much the decorating part. At least every bush. um, yeah. Any questions? Just let me know. But I think that's about it. I think I've looked at about everything. Not sure. Average home, obviously, $1 million behemoth. I wish I did build it well, correctly, I guess better, but um, yeah, there's no like copy and paste. You have to basically build as you go, and then if you screw up, you either have to go back and redo everything, or you just kind of live with it. So, but yeah, that's basically it, guys. If you like it, please let me know. If you don't, just let me know as well. But I think my next build is gonna be kind of custom Italian kind of thing I'm working on. So I'll probably be starting that here soon. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.